Dear viewers, it is roughly 5 in the morning, well, 4:50 in the morning, and I felt like playing some Planetside 2. The issue with Planetside 2 videos, when they are recorded live commentary style, as this one is that they tend to drag on, and when you're editing, rendering, and uploading 1080p videos at 60 frames per second at 20 Mbps, you tend to have quite the extended amount of work time involved in a video. The further and further it goes beyond, I'd say, the 10 to 12 minute mark. So we're going to see what we can do in regards to this. Maybe there will be some editing in the middle or something. This is kind of an experiment, but we'll see how that goes. In any case, the alert is here on Esamir. But, I'm going to switch to my Rotary or Mustang? I'll stay with the road. I don't anticipate I'll come across much air, I don't think. But if I do, it'll still be good to have an AA gun that's a little more well-rounded, which is what the Mustang is. I'll run my stealth build with dogfighting airframe 3, which is awesome, by the way. Don't let anybody tell you any different. The only one I haven't really tried is Racer. You know what? Just buy that. And you know what? I'm gonna pick Racer. I'm gonna make a really annoying build real quick. Air-to-air missile pods, Racer, stealth, rotary. This seems pretty annoying against enemy air. Man, this is an annoying build for the enemy. I haven't really done much with Racer, honestly. As you can see, it was the only one of the airframes that I hadn't really leveled. So things are... The Reaver handles a little bit more like a Mosquito now, where it's got a high top-end speed. Wow, that's actually pretty high. I'm gonna move out. The alert is here on Esamir, but we're in one of those situations where everyone's playing on the other continent just because that's where everybody's playing, instead of playing on the alert continent. And the other continent that's available right now is Amirish. Wow, Racer is actually pretty fun. I can feel the speed boost. It's kind of nice. Now, why is this build annoying, you might wonder? It's because it's designed to get some stealth hits, some annoying stealth hits with my lock-on missiles, and then if I'm caught, afterburn and boost away and then outrun the enemy as they chase me. That's the point of this build, anyway. I hear this Reaver firing on something. Let's go check out what's going on. He's firing on something on the ground. Aha! One shot on that Mossy. Oh. Okay. Now, when I've got lock-ons, I like to try and stay a medium distance away from the enemy. Like this, so that it allows me to get my locks. Oh, I'm getting ground locked. Now is not the time to play Bushido. Looks like that Mossy engaged a friendly Reaver who is assisting me. Finish him off. No problem. So that was pretty fun. It's kind of hard keeping a lock without my dogfighting airframe. I'm accustomed to the yaw being a lot stronger than this. Though the top speed is nice. I can see some real merit in the Racer frame. But this build has stealth rather than auto repair. So it's time to land. Alright, let's get back out there. Waypoint's probably still a good place to fight. Not a lot going on the Vanu front. Take the high ground, so to speak. And do this again. Or see if we can. Now we know there are ground locks, possibly flat cannons, maybe an AA Max or two out there. Like I said, it's just about 5 AM, so the fights are small. It's a different kind of strategy you have to employ for that kind of thing. I've got an enemy lib, but I don't want to mess with that while I know there's mosquitoes out here. Ah, chasing a Reaver at that. A little bit of lag there. Alright, let's afterburn over to the mosquito. Not too much, though. Let's use the mouse to compensate for my lack of yaw. He's getting some more shots off. This guy is lagging pretty hard, or I am. I think it's him, because I'm not getting any indicator from Planetside 2 that that's the case. Alright. 3 rockets ought to do it. No problem. Now that Liberator was out here somewhere. 3 missiles, that is. Not rockets. There he is.
Identified an enemy gunship.
Oh, he popped his fire suppression already. That's awkward. Got to avoid his walker, the tail gun. I've got another Reaver here to help me out. Which one of us will he focus on? I'm gonna let the other Reaver have this kill just so I can escape the incoming fire. Actually, the other Reaver didn't get a chance to finish him off. Fine.
Visual on an enemy gunship.
Come to Papa. Got him. Alright, that ought to put me pretty low on missiles. I've got, well, 5 total. It's alright. Wait, this is an enemy warp gate.
This area is restricted.
Five will have to do. You'll notice earlier when I was just kind of devising this build as a experimental thing, I had a purpose for every part of it. That's what you want to do whenever you're making a build for your infantry, or for your max, or for your lightning, or for your ESF. Have a specific goal in mind for every piece of the build. Incoming scythe.
Site identified.
Ah.
Enemy site spotted.
Thought that engine sounded a little too close to be the one I had spotted there up front. Got one trying to evade by the crystals here. Slow down a bit. Ah, nice flying, enemy scythe. Why are you going to stop here? That's pretty silly. The further he flies from me, the more difficult it's going to be to evade my lock-on. But that's the benefit of the stealth build. Notice I waited until the very last second, the very last instant. Oh, scythe is down. Notice I waited till the very last instant to actually open fire, because I didn't appear on his map until that point. That's what the stealth add-on is for. Also, notice how long it took for that ground lock to acquire my Reaver as a target. Stealth also does that. I see no other targets viable here. That Reaver that has been accompanying me this whole time is still hanging out over here. I think that's the one. It's one of these. Alright. Airlocks are often enough to scare away an enemy ESF without any other... Whoa. I heard something heavy firing at me. Well, a Reaver and a Mosquito just hit each other, leaving the scythe to me. Got a Reaver firing his air hammer off in this direction, but I can't pinpoint at what. Alright, I've got one missile left. Not sure I want to engage without my full armament, so let's head back to the warp gate.
mosquito.
Well, I heard a mosquito on my way back. Figured I'd come lend a hand. Forgive the pun, but that Mossy was out for blood. So as I was repairing, I got a rather annoyed tell from the last Mossy that I took down. So, you know. That's all I have to say about that. Let's get back out there. One thing I like about going back to the warp gate after engaging or to reload or to repair is that it gives you a nice reset and lets you reapproach any fight. TR are winning this one. I hear breaker rockets being fired off in this direction, which means it's probably a ground target, which I cannot help too much against. Hear flat guns, but they're probably ours. No enemy air at this base. Let's turn back around. What is this? Friendly's firing on something up here. There it is.
Eyes on an enemy gunship.
Let's join the fight.
Visual on an enemy gunship.
We got someone... Ah, he's in the tail gun there. You can keep a good distance away from a Liberator. You can make less experienced players miss you.
Eyes on an enemy gunship.
Leave the restricted area immediately.
Ah, I gotta go. Alright. Liberator kill assist. Good job, Friendly Reaver. You can make lesser experienced players, or less experienced players miss you, while you, in turn, can hit them. You can usually tell that a Liberator is going to be, I don't want to say an easy kill, but you can usually tell when a Liberator... Oh, wow. That guy didn't spot me because of my stealth cert. He should have seen me visually, but I guess that didn't happen. Oh, this guy's pretty experienced. Oh, crap. He's got ground support, too. Notice how I put him at a medium distance. I'll put him at a medium distance, then I'll zoom away from him, make it difficult to hit me. He's got my ally on his tail. I don't have any afterburner left. That's dangerous. I need to pop into hover, but I'm too close. He's gonna hit me. I gotta get him at medium again. He's gonna have to do. He's staying close to me. That's really well done. There we go. Oh, he's got full health now. And I'm getting ground locked. I can avoid the ground lock, kinda. Gave up the Reaver. Gonna put this hill between me and him. Let redeploy take me away from this particular fight so he doesn't get the satisfaction of taking me down. Okay, that was fun. Yeah, he was. I knew he was a really good pilot. Or, you know, he wasn't really good. I've seen really good pilots, but I knew he was a good enough pilot that one-on-one against him was going to be something that's a little bit iffy. Because I saw him taking on like 2 or 3 Reavers earlier. So I gave him the respect he deserved in the fight, and did fairly well against him. Enemy scythe up ahead.
Identified.
Got a friendly Reaver. Oh, okay, well, they decided to do their thing.
Identified public mosquito.
Here's our ally. Well, ally in quotations. He knows well enough now to charge at me. Unfortunately for him, he did not know well enough to disengage from a fight where he was outnumbered. Alright, we've got a scythe on us here, using what I believe is a PPA, which is an anti-infantry weapon, meaning he's at quite the disadvantage.
Site identified.
Except for the fact that that was a pretty good lock-on dodge.
Site in the area.
Direct hit. Gonna dodge his PPA rounds with a little bit of reverse thrust. Finish him off with a blast from our Vortec. Oops. That's not our tower. What? I heard a scythe. There it is.
Banu site identified.
Ah. Somehow, I was able to achieve a kill on that scythe. Wow. Racer made that turn a little bit difficult. Okay, there's still someone after me up here. I'll go ahead and preemptively pop fire suppression, just so I can get it back on cooldown. I don't know if I'm going to have a couple of seconds to repair. That weapon sounded somewhat familiar. I thought it was their equivalent of the Kestrel, but I don't see the scythe that was firing it. Could very well have been something on the ground. Come on. That gun does sound so familiar. It sounds like an aerial weapon. I'm getting locked from the ground here. It must be a Sunderer, because that sounds like a walker that was hitting me. That was an Annihilator. Let's get back to the warp gate. Alright, we'll change the build up here a little bit. I think they're wise to my air-to-air missiles at this point, so they're starting to compensate for that. So instead, I'm going to go for a charge-at-you build with Coyote missiles, Vortec rotary still. Stealth is probably still fine, but if I'm going to be charging at them and engaging in close quarters, I'm either going to want hover stability or dogfighting. I prefer dogfighting. I just have much better control of the Reaver with that. So let's see if this works. Alright. Same objective. Take out enemy air. Different approach. With the same vehicle. That feels so good. That much faster yaw. That's what the dogfighting airframe will get for you. It's just much more of a maneuverable aircraft this way. Though air-to-air enthusiasts will tell you hover is the way to go, and I can't disagree for a specific type of flying, but it's certainly not your only choice. Ah.
Identified a Republic mosquito.
Run into those, please. I want to stay close to him. Not that close. Getting ground locked while fighting him, taking a huge burst of damage there. There's apparently a mosquito on me now. Gotta pop my fire suppression, turn, and get on him. Oh no, it's a whole air brigade. It's a liberator and everything. No, I wasn't trying to go for a ram. That was close. Getting ground locked. Gotta get higher. Can't avoid it. That's it. Yeah. Okay, vastly outnumbered there, but for as outnumbered as I was, I felt like I did pretty well. This video. The amount of time on this video is greatly increasing, and as I said, that becomes very difficult to edit. So, you know what? I think I had a lot of fun this session. I think I did fairly well. Hopefully, this is something you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know. Hit that like button, leave a comment, all that good stuff. I really like doing live commentary videos for Planetside 2. They're relaxing, especially this late at night, because, you know, just before bed, all that good stuff. Feels pretty good. I didn't even realize, I mean, I saw it earlier, but it just, you know, kind of clicked me right now that we're actually under-popped here on Esamir. We got a good amount of territory for only being 25% of the population. That's pretty cool. Alright, that'll do it for now. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.